He may not be the biggest, and he may not be the strongest, but when this animal roars, all sit up and pay attention. The lion, or Panthera leo, is the second largest feline species in the world. It's an apex predator with a muscular body, a short rounded head, round ears, and a reduced neck. One distinctive characteristic that both male and female lions have consists of a dark hairy tuft at the end of their tails. Even though a lion's coloration may vary, its coat is often tawny or a shade of light yellow-brown. Male lions are typically larger than the females and have a prominent mane of hair which grows downward and backward and can cover most of the head, neck, shoulders, or chest. Aside from being a unique feature among big cats, the mane also makes the male lion more intimidating to rivals and more impressive to females, while offering an added protection during territorial fights or mating rites. The adult male lion's face is one of the most recognizable animal symbols in human culture, and one of the reasons why this creature is often referred to as the king of the jungle. Its roar has been described as one of nature's most intimidating sounds. Number 7. Lion of Mfuwe. The Lion of Mfuwe's body can be found at the Field Museum in Chicago. The enormous beast reportedly measured close to 10 feet and was suspected of killing 6 people in the Luanga River Valley of Zambia throughout 1991. According to villagers from the region, the lion was so fearless that in broad daylight, it took a laundry basket from a woman's tent, dropped it in the middle of the village, and stood over it and roared. Gradually, locals began believing that the Lion of Mfuwe was not an ordinary animal, but a sorcerer or a demon in the shape of a lion. Californian hunter Wayne Hosek put an end to the man-eater's reign. He staked out the lion for almost 3 weeks before finally delivering the killing shot. In captivity, lions are located in zoos, circuses, and wildlife reservations all over the world. In the wild, African lions may be found in Mozambique, the Central African Republic, Angola, Botswana, and other regions of sub-Saharan Africa. They wander territories of around 100 square miles that may consist of scrub, savanna grasslands, or open woodlands. The Asiatic lion, also known as Panthera leo persica, is only found in the Gir Forest National Park in India. This wildlife sanctuary covers an area of around 877 square miles that includes a deciduous forest, scrub jungle, grasslands, and rocky hills. Lions are hypercarnivorous predators that are very apt at hunting and scavenging. They are inactive for most of the day and mainly hunt at night. Compared to other big cats, lions are surprisingly social, living in groups called prides. The pride usually consists of 12 to 15 females and a single male to up to 3 males which will join the pride for an indefinite period of time. Lionesses are the main hunters within a pride. They work together to stalk and ambush their prey, even hunting animals much larger than themselves. In order to remain in control of the pride they're associated with, males will fight with outside males or other intruders. Number 6. Chiengi Charlie. With its light, almost white coat and only half a tail, Chiengi Charlie, aka the White Lion, was seen as a mythological creature by the villagers of northern Rhodesia in 1909. Some even revered the lion as one might revere a legend. Charlie was cunning and managed to evade the traps and was even rumored to have killed a servant sent to hunt him down. For over a year, he managed to elude capture and devour inhabitants from different villages. During this time, 2 other lions would reportedly join Charlie in the hunt, reportedly killing more than 90 people before he was ultimately shot. When considering that even the bites and scratches from a common household cat can be quite painful, it's not hard to imagine what the outcome of direct confrontation with a fully grown lion would be. On average, females weigh between 265 and 401 pounds, and males between 331 to 551 pounds. The longest lion on record measured a staggering 13 feet from head to tail, while the heaviest tipped the scale at 690 pounds. Aside from their impressive size and muscular, deep-chested bodies, lions are armed with sharp claws that protract from sheaths in their paws, which are hidden when relaxed and unsheathed when ready to strike. Lions have short but powerful legs, and the force delivered by a single swipe of a lion's paw is enough to kill a fully grown adult instantly. A lion's preferred method of killing, however, is using its strong jaws and sharp teeth to strangle its prey to death or to snap its neck. While not typically their prey of choice, there's several cases of man-eating lions and instances where particularly males have even sought out human prey. Number 5. Osama. Osama is one of the many Arabic words for lion. However, it's been rumored that the villagers from Rufiji, Tanzania were using the name in reference to a man-eating lion from the region with Osama bin Laden in mind. The reason behind associating a feline with a notorious terrorist was based on the fear that the lion would bring to the region. Between 2002 and 2004, the lion is believed to have claimed over 50 lives, and even though other lions would join him in the killings, Osama was the one that the villagers feared the most. He was only 3.5 years old when shot in 2004, which led many to believe that Osama had learned to hunt people from his mother. Osama had a large abscess on one of its molars, leading some experts to believe this is why it would single out humans, because their flesh was more tender and easier to chew. There's many gruesome ways a lion can kill you, so one of the best methods of ensuring that never happens is to avoid encountering them in the wild. If an African safari is just too tempting to pass up, make sure that you travel with experienced guides and don't take unnecessary risks. Stay away from mating lions, as they're extremely aggressive and easily triggered. Don't interact with lion cubs, as lionesses are very protective of their young. Lions are nocturnal and much more likely to attack you at night when they're on the hunt. If you do come face to face with a lion, maintain eye contact and back away slowly. Never run or turn your back to the lion. Prior to an actual attack, the lion will typically make 1 or 2 mock charges. When this happens, raise your arms to make yourself look bigger while making as much noise as possible. If all else fails, stand your ground and remember, it will most likely go for your throat and face. Overpowering an adult's highly unlikely, so if fighting is your last resort, punch or kick the animal in the face or the eyes. Number 4. Tsavo lions. The Tsavo lions have been the inspiration for several films on the silver screen and are among the most famous man-eating lions, responsible for villainizing the Tsavo lion subspecies, of which the males are easily recognizable by their lack of a mane. The Tsavo man-eating lions were 2 males blamed for the deaths of over 140 workers along Kenya's Tsavo River in 1898. The workers were building a railroad bridge and many were reportedly slaves. It was said that the pair developed a taste for human flesh after scavenging human corpses. Before long, they started to attack the living as well. Construction on the bridge came to a halt and hundreds of workers fled out of fear until the chief engineer came to the site and hunted down the 2 man-eating felines. Number 3. Njombe man-eaters. Living in fear of a lion attack was the norm for the people of southern Tanzania between 1932 and 1947. One pride of around 15 lions was particularly violent and earned the nickname man-eaters of Njombe in an attempt to control an outbreak of the rinderpest virus that had been wreaking havoc among livestock. The British colonial government started to kill off wild animals such as antelope, wildebeest, and zebra. Deprived of prey, the starving lions turned their attention to humans instead. The clever pride displayed a behavior not typical as they moved at night towards unsuspecting villages and hunted during the day. George Rushby, the British game warden, suspected they would drag bodies in the bush to consume while hidden. Rushby ultimately exterminated the man-eating pride, believed to have been responsible for as many as 1,500 victims, the highest ever number for any man-eating pride. Number 2. Islam Shaheen. 35-year-old Islam Shaheen was a lion tamer for 10 years until a fatal day in 2017. During a show in Alexandria, northern Egypt, Shaheen was in an enclosure with 3 fully grown lions and 2 other trainers. As one lion was climbing a ladder, Shaheen waved a large stick in the air, beckoning another lion towards him. To the sounds of dance music and the terrified crowd, the 3rd lion got on its hind legs and charged at Shaheen. He was taken to hospital with abdominal bleeding, broken bones wounds in his chest, a fractured skull, and deep cuts to his face and neck. He died a few days later. Number 1. Yusuf Shabani Defika. 41-year-old Yusuf Shabani Defika was attacked by a lion while he was fishing at the Selous National Park in Tanzania. Even though the lion was ultimately driven off by Yusuf's friends, the attack was so vicious that the man needed to have what was left of his arms amputated. For the rest of his life, Yusuf would have to rely entirely on help from his family and fellow villagers to drink, eat, dress, or wash. During the harvest, people are particularly vulnerable to lion attacks because they sleep in their fields to protect their crops from wild bush pigs, which are part of the lion's prey.
Hey guys, it's Angelo, producer of this channel. I wanted to let you all know I've set up a Patreon account where I'll be offering very exciting and very exclusive bonus footage available only to people on Patreon. There, your voice will be heard regarding things you want to see and which direction I take my channel. Click on the end screen here to find out more, or on the link in the description below. Thanks guys, and I hope to see you on Patreon soon.